maybe hop on later. All right, guys. So it is September 10th. I can't believe it's tomorrow is my 4-year Beachbody anniversary. I know that everybody remembers tomorrow for another reason, but for me, it's my anniversary becoming a Beachbody coach. So I'm very excited about that. So not to take away from, what the rest of the world recognizes it, but to keep it on a positive note. Again, I am one of the founders of this team. I'm Shannon and my husband is Stacey. And the reason why, in case you didn't know, why we named this team, Team Legacy, or now we kind of refer to ourselves as the coaches leaving a legacy, because you guys each have a story to tell. Each of you are on your own journeys. Each of you are going to be inspiring people. And, something that always really sits home with me is it's like, what do I want people to take away, from their time with me? What do they want to remember me by? So, when we say we're leaving a legacy, it's not like, a trust fund that we're leaving behind, right? It's the memories, it's the experiences, it's the type of people that we are, it's the values, the morals, the way we live in our life is what people's going to remember most. So we came up with, 4 words we invite, and share our journeys. We mentor each other within our groups so that we can grow as individuals and as a team. But when we do that all together, we all thrive. And that's what a team really does, is when they do all of those things together, especially with Beachbody, when you invite, you mentor, you grow, all together we're going to thrive as individuals, as teammates, as business owners, in our health, in every way of our lives. So, and if you don't remember what Beachbody's mission is, it's to to help others live a happy, healthy, fulfilling life. It's not to get a beach body. So that's a really fun, cliche name because it's catchy, but at the same time, the more you learn about this company, the more you hear from the leaders. And when I mean the leaders, I don't just mean like other coach leaders. I actually mean the corporate leaders of this company. Their hearts are so in this. Of course, they, have money at stake in their business. But the point is that they truly believe that we are making a world change. So the more you learn, you'll get to know Carl Deichler, Jeff Hill, Michael Neiman. These are the guys that lead this company, and they are absolutely incredible. So I want to remind you guys that we are not just helping people, get fit, but we're actually helping them get healthy and transform their lives. And holy moly, I have to stop and I might cry at Miss Coach Jessica, who has just hopped on board, which is amazing. She needs no introduction, but go creep on her on Facebook and Instagram. She's got the hottest abs on the team. And the cutest little babies. How are you, Mama?
I'm good, and you?
Oh, I'm so good. I'm just like everybody, as busy and crazy as ever. I had a whole 24 hours home today, and I leave first thing in the morning again. But I feel so good about that and energized, and it's everybody who just keeps me going. I have to tap into this group. I have to. So I'm so happy to see you back. And Amani, thanks for taking time out of your crazy school day for hopping on. I know. How's it going? How's your learning going?
It's going good. I'm working on my senior thesis, so.
Oh, so good. So proud of you.
Thank you.
For those of you who are just getting to know Amani, she is, you're going to grad school, right?
Yeah.
And
next fall.
she's studying like neuropsychology. Is that right?
Yep.
I mean, so great. And to be a coach, a new coach on this team, and kind of be studying and having that background,
Yeah.
working on yourself, it's all going to tie into each other. It's great. So, all right, guys, I just want to get into a couple of announcements. If you did not get to see Kristen Atkins' video in the Team Perseverance page, did anybody see that video today that she went live and did? Anybody watch it? Okay, great. No big deal, because I'm going to review a couple of things that she actually mentioned and some ideas in which what's happening. So next Monday is a very, very big day, okay? September 17th, a lot of things are going to be happening. So number one, from a company standpoint, they are launching pumpkin spice Shakeology. Now, I know some people are excited about this. Some people are not excited about this. I've been kind of getting, like I posted today on my Facebook page, like pumpkin spice latte, yum or gross. And it's so fun to like do something like that, because people just reply to that. People love to give their opinions. So anytime you could just ask like a random question on your Facebook or Instagram, it's great for traction. So I encourage you all to do that. But September 17th, Shakeology is going to be released, and that's Monday. And it's very important to take this week to talk about it with people, to get their emails and their pre-orders, like get them ready and prepared to order for Monday. Now, it is not a full bag of Shakeology. It is individual packs, and it's like a half a order. It's like a half a pack. And the customer price is $74.95. Okay. Now, coaches, yourself, you can order up to 5 boxes yourself. Okay. And here's kind of the thing behind it. You can actually order up to 20, but you can only do 5 per transaction. It has to do with shipping, I'm assuming, because of weight. But here's the thing. Why order more than 1 pack? Number 1, order a pack for yourself, right? Number 2, if you were to kind of like think about how much Shakeology is per day, if you were to just order it by itself, it's usually about $6 a scoop as a customer, because I think it's like with tax and shipping, it's $150 something a month, and if you break it all down, it's almost like $6 a day. Of course, for coaches, it's only like 3, but again, when you get a box of this, we get it at a price of $56.21, so that's about $4 a packet. So I'm kind of thinking, Kristen had this idea, and I'm thinking this is a great idea. For people who just want to try Shakeology, right? Let's run a free group the first week of October. Let's run a free like Beachbody On Demand group where they get 2 weeks of Beachbody On Demand free, but it's not completely a free group. You pay $5 and you mail them a packet of pumpkin spice Shakeology. Get that? Does that kind of make sense? So this way you're kind of making your dollar back, right? On a dollar back on how much it is or whatever. But it's just a fun way, and people love getting things like in the mail. And today I posted something, what's worth $5 in your time? To be in a challenge group, it's about $5 a day, right? And we're kind of giving people an opportunity to be in our challenge group for $5 for a week, So just an idea, but regardless, whether you choose to do that or not, I think it's a really great idea for us to run going into the fall and the holiday season a free Beachbody on demand week. What do you guys think about that? I don't like to run free groups, I'll be honest with you, often because people start taking them for granted. And when you make them a habit, they see that and they're like, oh, I'll just do your free week and then I'll quit and I'll do it on my own. So, but it's the holiday season. People are kind of coming off the summer. They're either in your group that started today or not, or they have an opportunity to participate for a week for free I think it's October 1st. What is that Monday? Does anybody have a calendar in front of them? Let me see. Yes, October 1st is a Monday. So we can add people to a group on that Saturday just to kind of like welcome Saturday and Sunday. We could welcome them. And then it'll be Monday through Friday. And then by Friday, we can invite them to our next challenge group. They kind of have a week in between to get set up. And then our October group starts on the 15th. How's that sound? So it kind of gives you a little bit of a timeline to work towards. And our October theme is going to be something fall-like. I haven't thought, anybody got any good fun ideas? I've been doing this for a long time. So I'm like, fall back to fitness, I don't know. Any ideas? Leave the whatever behind. I don't know. Like I'm starting to like, it's the fit pumpkin Charlie Brown. I don't know. Like I'm trying to like come up with something fun, but we do like to do themes, during the holiday. And if you guys have any ideas, I'd love to hear them because
Kim and I, when we ran that small group, we kind of geared it towards the Shakeology flavors and finding our favorite candy bar flavors.
Yeah.
Almond Joy and stuff like that. So it was based more about the Shakeology and the flavors and mixing that up. So that's what we kind of based it on.
So the content in the group was all about that.
With the Shakeology and Halloween trick-or-treating and, instead of, indulging in your favorite Halloween candy, making Shakeology your favorite candy bar.
Do you remember what you named your group? Do you remember if it had a catchy?
I have to think.
Let's think about that. And if anybody has any other ideas, excuse me. I love that idea. I think that's great for content because people are always looking for different Shakeology recipes anyway. And the Almond Joy Shakeology recipe is amazing. In case I'm not really a big coconut fan, but there's just something about it. It's really good. So I'm going to mark here October 1st, a free BOD group. And guys, listen, there are other options to lead with before you say free group, right? There's Clean Week. Okay, Clean Week is fabulous because it's only $30. You get a week of Shakeology, so you get to try every single flavor, right? Or like I said, someone could pay you $5 and you send them one packet. But then, again, also resorting back. I believe in creating value for people. So, but I don't always lead with free. So that's how I'll probably go with it. I'll probably go with Clean Week and then recommend, the $5 or last resort of free. Because at the end of the day, they still have to go in and sign up for Beachbody On Demand. And if people don't do that, then I don't know what to tell you. It is important though to also let people know that Beachbody On Demand is free for 2 weeks, but if they don't cancel, they will automatically be charged for the quarter, which is, I think it's $37.95, which is awesome too, because people do tend to like it. But we'll go ahead and remind people of this in this group. This group is not meant to get people. It's meant to create value, get a little glimpse into how fun a challenge group can be, see if it worked for them, and then roll them into a full-on challenge group for the next 3 months through the holidays, because we know how the holidays get. It's funny. I think we take turns as coaches, like who has their on and off week, because that's the reality. It's crazy. So that's how it's always worked out in the past. Any questions around that? No? Sound like a good idea? Sound like you ladies who are new, that might be something that you can go with if you're having, like if you're getting a lot of no's or not nows right now, maybe this is something you could be like, oh my gosh, I know you said not now, but we have this other type of option. It's a great way to continue those conversations with the people who, are kind of on the fence or they're not really ready yet. Okay. Or don't want to invest in themselves yet that way. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So October 1st is going to, I wanted to stop one more thing. I said next Monday was a big day. Next Monday, September 17th, is also our coach sneak peek. Okay. Now we have merged our sneak peek with David and Kristen. However, we do have our own coffee and cocktails group that is still open. So what I have been doing, because I don't want to forget about the people who are in that group, what I have been doing is I've been sharing the coach stories that Kristen and David are sharing in the coach sneak peek as testimonies in our coffee and cocktails group, celebrating other coaches' success so that the value is still occurring in there. Plus we have our 2 webinars in there. So I think what's in that group is good. But if you have anybody new who is interested in coaching, or maybe they're on the fence, or maybe they have fears of becoming a coach, and we're going to talk about everything. So next Monday it'll start and it'll go on for 4 days, and then Friday it'll close. And I think she's been keeping it open for like a week or 2. Okay. So that's next Monday. Check into the Team Perseverance page and add yourself to that group so that you can add your own people. Okay? Any questions about that? All right. Let's see. Shift Shop. Okay? So Shift Shop is adding a new round to it, and it's called the Proving Grounds. Now, if you don't know who Chris Downing is, Chris Downing was a new master trainer or celebrity trainer who came to us, I think it was last spring, in 2017, and he's fabulous. He's so motivational. He's just amazing. He is a man who used to run a garage gym, and he used to coach many different football teams. And he's just got such a great positive, he's very much an agility trainer, and he's wonderful. So the preview for his program is going to be October 1st. So guess what? If you have anybody who's interested in Shift Shop, and we're doing a free group that's starting on October 1st, they'll be able to also experience that preview. So there's so many exciting things happening right now. And then the full release of that program will occur on October 22nd, just in time for our challenge group. Okay, so it's it's kind of rolling really nice right now. They're doing a great job. You know, when Beachbody On Demand first came out, they weren't really sure how they were going to be able to keep people engaged. But as they keep rolling out these new programs, and, you know, they're adding these programs that come with, you know, new just tools that we use, like we use the sliders for 80-day obsession. It's a great way to boost some of the volume on the team as well. So lots of great things coming up. And so that's, in a nutshell, pretty much what Kristen shared. Feel free to go back and watch her video as well. I have been referring to her a lot myself. And here's the bottom line. I have led this team for 4 years. I adore each and every one of you, but every good leader has to recognize how much they can and cannot do. And while I'm still working a full-time job, I recognize that Team Beachbody is definitely one of those things. We must tap into other people for help. So I have reached up to Kristen and I have said, listen, I'm rebuilding our team. I want to make sure I can give my one-on-one time to the coaches who are on this team who really want to go ahead and build and learn. And I want to be able to give them that time. But it's like all of these other things I need to go ahead and collaborate on. And so that's why I've tapped into Team Perseverance's sneak peek. And when there's more people doing it and there's more people involved and there's just overall more energy, and it's great. And she is a part of our upline. So the energy has been wonderful. Okay. Any questions for me? I'm going to go ahead and open the floor. I know some of you are in coach training. I know some of you are getting revitalized. Speak up, talk to me, tell me what you need, what's on your mind, and any questions you have. No specific order, just start. Oh my gosh, no questions? None? None? At all? Okay. Becky, Imani, you're doing okay with your training?
Yeah.
Yeah, no questions? I see your engagement. Looks good. Anything and nothing on your mind that's making you go, what did I get myself involved in, or anything like that? Like
No, not yet. Just trying to kind of take a little idea from each thing and implement it each day. It's a lot to start with, but just kind of going to start slow and build on it.
Yeah, it's in your time, like that's the thing. Like that accountability group is there one day at a time, but again, like do it in your time. And this is a business of consistency. And if you apply what you have learned and the habits that you have created when it comes to your health and fitness, when you apply those types of habits into your everyday life and then into your business, it should all fit in your little pockets of time. Now, certainly, I mean, life is crazy. I get it. Like, I know that things can things come up, things go crazy. But if you know what you have to do at the end of the day, you always know where to come and how to get back to it. Right. It's a matter of engagement, really. So as you guys have questions, as you guys have people who are interested and you get stumbled or, instead of you don't want to get caught in a convincing game. That's not, what we want to do, but we certainly want to make sure that we are providing the correct information and resources. So if you don't know how to talk about the ingredients in Shakeology and how pure they are, refer to your resources. Look at that video library. See if there's a video that you like, that you love, that makes you go, oh, now I understand what's in Shakeology and why it's so awesome. And share that with people. Be like, this is what I watched, and this is why now I really understand what it is I'm putting in my body. So make sure that you're like learning in that kind of way too. Okay. How about you, Imani? Anything?
No, I'm just trying to get it into my schedule.
All
I just left the gym now, so.
All right. How did your workout go?
It went well. It was just putting it into my schedule was really hard today, but I was like, if it's the last thing I have to do, that's what I'll do.
And you did it.
Yeah.
Awesome job. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Shanti is very motivating too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kicked my butt today, so.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, Julia. Baby. It's time for bed, right? All righty. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any other questions, or if you need me for anything one-on-one, I'm available. I'll be available for probably another 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. Let me know. I'm happy to stay on and chit chat if you need anything specific. But other than that, I want to give you your night back. We got a lot of exciting things. Oh, and I also wanted to refer to this. I took a picture of myself using this chart. Guys, I am terrible with business accountability. As your coach, I will tell you that I do the work, but I am terrible about writing it down because I'm always on the fly. But I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm done. I'm done saying that, I'm terrible at that, or, that's just not me, or I can't do it, because I am a firm believer of I'm never going to ask you to do something that I'm not going to do myself. And I'm asking each of you to be accountable in our challenge groups, and I'm being accountable in our challenge groups. And, when it comes to this business and being consistent, accountability sometimes is a thing too. Like you could tell me all day long that you invited 50 people and then you're like, I don't know what's happening. And I'll be like, well, I invited 50 people too, and 3 of them said yes. But I'm checking it. Like I'm actually putting check marks in this. And I even have colored pens. Like I'm getting ridiculous. This is so not me to be color coordinated, because I'm more, let me show you this is what my stuff usually looks like. Like I write Sanskrit. I have hashtags and crosses. And when I make lists, this is what my lists look like. I like to draw big squigglies through things. To me, it's very satisfying. This is so neat to me, but it's very visual and it's making me accountable. And last week, I filled in every single bubble. I sure did. It doesn't mean I worked it every single day or every single minute of the day. It means that when I sat down and I worked the business, I sat down and I worked. And then when I was done and I knew exactly what I got done in maybe that 30 minutes of time. So again, you don't waste time. You actually do things that are productive when you use this little tool. So if you have found this little tool, it is in the Team Perseverance website. It's also in our tools, our Google Documents in our folder that I probably sent to everybody. If I haven't sent it to you, Amani and Becky, let me know. I'll happily send it to you, but I don't want to overwhelm you with more stuff because you're doing plenty during your training. But I won the week last week, and if you are ready to win your weeks, I highly suggest you do it. And if you do, I would love to see you maybe post a midweek or an end of the week in our coaches page, just to be accountable. Okay. And even if you don't fill it all in, at least you did something and you're accountable for it. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I said I was going to give you your night back. That was 30 minutes. See, I'm getting better at these calls. All right, guys, let me know if you need anything. And I'm here for you anytime. I'm home most of this week. I have to travel tomorrow and Wednesday, but I should be home again Wednesday night. Supposedly we're getting hit with a hurricane on Thursday. We don't know yet. So I'm going to try and drive home Wednesday night so I don't get someplace. But I live in the mountains. I don't think we're going to get anything but rain. All right. All righty, guys. Love and adore you. Come on, can I get some? You know what? Stop it. I'm going to get some really big smiles right now because. And who's 215? Who's on the phone?
Oh, this is Susan Krim. I actually just joined
hi,
really
Susan.
late.
I'm so glad you're here. All right, everybody, we can't see your beautiful face, but you're with us in spirit. So everybody go ahead and smile.
Hello, everybody.
All righty, great. All right, guys. Well, you have a fabulous night, and just ping me. Let me know if you need anything special. Okay? Mwah! I'm so happy to see all of you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.